My friends, you're back. I'm back. Even the Guardians are back sometimes. Yes, there they are. They're back. And it's Cornerstone, episode number 4. In the last one, in episode 3, we were incredibly productive. We built these 4 Guardian farms. Let me show you. I'm so happy with what I did. Ooh, that was my face. That was my face. Very, very close to my face. Let's get up here. We built 4 of these. Yep. 4 of them. And I've been growing trees in between episodes because I need some dark oak. And I'll show you that in a little bit. But in the last episode we built these beautiful Guardian farms. They have been so productive. So incredibly productive. We've been producing all of the drops. All of the resources. All of the everything I could ever hope for. Yep. We have some Prismarine bricks. We have some regular Prismarine. We have some sea lanterns. And I'm working on getting some dark oak. Lots and lots of dark oak. I've been buying all of the wither roses from BodhiMC. And I'm using them to make my dark Prismarine. In other news, I was a busy boy in between episodes. Yep, I built this. I dug this. I did a thing, a big thing. I'm proud of this thing. It's a big hole. Yep, I dug a big hole down to Y11. That, my friends, let's drop down. Yep, this is where my mine is going to be for the foreseeable future. Very happy with this hole, and we've got a double spiral staircase going up to another portal. Smack bang in the middle. I like it. We have our little bridge overhanging it, and I think these spiral staircases will continue upwards into whatever it is that I'm going to be building above. Yes, I like that idea. I really like that idea. We have our portal in here, and you know what? I'm going to show you what's on the other side of this portal. Because something has happened. By the end of the previous episode, our portal was still back on the little island underground in the mine. Since then, there have been some streams going on the server. I believe Bodhi and Palythoa completed the northern tunnel to link up my base and Jack's base to the nether hub. Now, I'm finally here. You see? Yep. That's my name. That's me. And this is my portal. Nice and easy to get to now for a change. Something else has happened. I don't know what these are. Pimp my portal crew. I have absolutely no idea. Another thing that has happened is this. This was actually built by H-Hicks7. Yes, he hosted a bit of an auction in the shopping district, and I partook. I won. I spent a handful of diamonds, and he came and built me a initial storage system. And I like it. It's big enough that I can get all of the drops I need from these 4 little farms, and I think that's definitely going to be necessary. There's just one small problem. The auction didn't include him hooking anything up to the storage facility, to this auto sorter. No, that's my problem. And yeah, I kind of need to do that. I need to get that done. Before I do though, there are some other problems. I have 5 chests per tower, and if I do one 8-hour overnight AFK session, this thing is still overflowing. I had it at 3 double chests per, and it was overflowing after an all-nighter, and I tried another all-nighter with 5 double chests per, and it still overflows. That's 20 double chests that just aren't enough. My friends, this farm is ridiculously productive, and I absolutely love it. But, yeah, 12 double chests. HX, you're a brilliant human being, but I need it bigger. So, we're gonna start with that. I'm going to increase its size. I'm gonna double it. I'm gonna have 6 double chests per column. There we go. Now it is much bigger. I have one more problem with it though, and that is that I want to future-proof it a little bit. I'm going to get to a point where I'm just gonna have so much backlog of this stuff that I'm not gonna need to empty it all the time, and it's gonna overflow. Now, I'm pretty sure that if I have 6 double chests, 12 in the case of the shards, full of stock, I'm not gonna need more immediately. Not in any kind of hurry, I think. So, I want to add an overflow to this. That's gonna come off here, and I'm not entirely sure how I want this overflow to work. And I need to do a little bit of thinking as to how I'm going to get these drops from all 4 of these flowing in here as well. So, while I do some thinking, I want to show you guys one more thing. Something that I did between episodes just because I was unable to record for a couple of days but wanted to keep playing. So, I set up a time lapse while I did a thing. That's right, my friends. We built a shop. Our first shop on the Cornerstone SMP server. I would like to welcome you all to the Salty Guardian. Yes, my friends, it is the Salty Guardian in memory of the first Guardian shop, Prismarine shop, that was ever built on an SMP server that I played on. It was a small little private server, me and some local friends played on it, but there we had the Salty Guardian. And now, I've resurrected it. It looks absolutely nothing like the original Salty Guardian. This is a design completely of my own. But I absolutely love what I've done here. I've even brought in a little bit of the ocean for ourselves. And this is how it works. You step in and you find yourselves up here in our shop proper. I do have an ender chest, as all proper shops should. And then we sell our products. We have sea lanterns, 1 diamond a stack. We have Prismarine blocks, 1 diamond, 2 stacks. We have Prismarine bricks, 1 diamond, 1 stack. Dark Prismarine, my most expensive block, 2 diamonds for 1 stack. The reason I do this is because, well, at this point my only source of black dye is from BodhiMC. And he sells ink sacks, no, not ink sacks. He sells wither roses at 1 stack of wither roses for 1 diamond. It takes a whole stack of wither roses to make 1 stack of dark prismarine, so I need to make some profit. Hence, 2 diamonds, 1 stack. Someday I'm sure I will get my own black dye farm and then we might drop the price. But now, let's see, the shop has been on the server for a couple of days already. Yes, it's been days since I built it and recorded that time lapse. Let's see what we got. Ooh! Okay, that's 16 diamonds already from the dark prismarine. And I only had the 1 chest. The other 2 chests are still empty because, yeah, I couldn't get enough dark dye. Nothing of these, no. And I know that, yeah, ooh, that's some more. 27 diamonds is already an entire chest full of dark prismarine that I can get buying dye. I like the sound of that. I really like the sound of that. That's very productive. I'll have to come and refill it at some point. The way to get down, like that. You have to jump, you have to mind your step, and you fall in the water surrounding it. I love this shop. It's glorious, it's beautiful. It's a design I'm very proud of, I think. And it's a design I think you can see from just about anywhere in the shopping district. That's why I went with the tower. I like it. While we are in the shopping district though, I want to come by Bodhi's Buys. I haven't seen an ice shop anywhere, and I'm going to need ice for our conveyor system. He is still out of stock of wither roses, so I can't buy any more just yet. Ooh, there is ice. He has regular ice. Okay, well, let's 3 stacks, 1 diamond. Sure, I'll take 9 of them. Now, I'm not supposed to pay in there because that messes around with his lighting system. We pay over here. That's 9 stacks. At 3 stacks per 1 diamond, that's 3 diamonds. Alright then. There are a lot of diamonds in here. Wow. Bodhi is filthy rich. Back to our base we must continue. Back at our base, this is pretty much what we have. Now you saw the chests. I've added some more. This is where I will put the already converted products. So I've got some prismarine blocks, prismarine bricks, dark prismarine, sea lanterns. And I think I'll keep them there, ready to restock our shop. But this is what I've got. This is the idea. It is not functional. It's not hooked up to any of these. These are still running on their separate storage facilities. But I'm going to have a water elevator bring all of my products up this way and then run across these 4 hoppers. Whoops, don't want to fall down. No, 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 no. Water will run the objects, the items across these 4 hoppers, funnel them down into the chests, and then over to this end where everything that doesn't get picked up by the hoppers gets dropped into some lava and immediately destroyed, to try and reduce some lag and not just have a ton of items floating in a single spot constantly all the time. Now, I do know that this makes the farm not lossless. I can lose items. Hoppers are not the most efficient at picking things up. If they are full, for example, then they can't pick anything else up and it'll just flow over. I don't mind that. I honestly don't really mind if the farm is a little bit less productive. If it gets ridiculously unproductive, I might double this up and I'll have another row of crystals, maybe. Just so that there are 2 hoppers to pick up crystals as there are 2 hoppers to pick up shards at this point. Fish, I'm really not concerned about. I already have a double chest full of fish back there, and I think that is more fish than I will ever need. So the fish chests, they can fill up with time, and I really don't care if I lose fish. But yeah, this is what I got. Oh, hello slimes. Let's just What slimes? I don't know what slimes. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Nope, there were never any slimes. You can't prove a thing. So, where was I? What I need to do now is I need to figure out how to get all 4 of these towers to redirect their drops into the system. And I want to do that as efficiently as possible without having... I cannot, for example, have these drops flow to that point and then with those drops flow to that point and then to this point and then in here. I think by that time the drops from this point will have been in limbo, this is the best word I can think of, for far too long, and they might start to despawn, possibly. Maybe not, I mean I have 5 minutes for that to happen. Instead I think I'm going to have this tower come to this tower, and that tower come to this tower. And then both of these last towers need to flow to a point here where they can join into this bubble elevator and then into here. So I need to figure out how to do that without intersecting either the lava or redstone. Well, linking up these 4 towers took a little bit longer than I thought it was, but I do now have my conveyor for items and we should see some... Yep, there they go. It works. I have, as I said, linked these 2 towers together and those 2 towers together, and all 4 now flow into my storage facility, and you can kind of see the items going up the bubble vator at this time, and yep, there they go. And the garbage disposal, yep, does work. As I said, not entirely lossless anymore. Occasionally some items do just move faster than the hoppers can pick up and they do come over, but it's very, very minimal. I'm not worried. A much more elegant, I think, system. I cannot get down there anymore. I no longer have access to 20 double chests, 5 per tower. No. Now, if we come into here and we go into, yep, there we go. So we now have this dropper right here, which should spit some objects in our face. Yep, there we go. That dropper is connected to a little bit of redstone. I don't know who designed this redstone. It's redstone I've been using for years for all of my automatic garbage disposals and dropper systems and things. Basically, if the dropper has anything in it, it ticks and pulses and drops whatever it has, spits it right back out. All 4 towers have an assembly like this with their 9 hoppers running into said dropper and then dispensing into our conveyor belt system that eventually brings it to this bubble vator over here. You can see there the other ones come in from the side. Let's see if I can get out of here without killing myself. Yay! Hey, that I think I need an applause for that. That was pretty impressive. So, I now have a fully functional guardian farm. I have 4 of these towers that are extremely productive, and all 4 of them now deliver to a automatic sorting system that is big enough for an overnight system. How do I know? Because I've actually tested this. Yes, my friends, it is the next day, and I gave it an all-nighter. In these chests, I have about 9 hours worth of AFK time, and I'm happy. I am definitely happy. Let's start here. That's 1, 2, 3, and a bit. Yep, 3 and a bit. Crystals, those things. Ooh, that's a lot of sea lanterns. That's decent. This one though, we have all 6 of the first row absolutely full, overflowing. The second row, that's 7, that's 8. 8 just filled up. So we're gonna start working on 7 sometime soon. I'm gonna throw that in there. I'm gonna throw those in there. And you know, my fish. Yep, that's where we are. We have 4.5 double chests of cooked fish, mind you, because it wouldn't take the raw fish. All the raw fish would be thrown away with time. This thing is amazing. Like that's about 9 hours worth of AFK, 8 to 9 hours. A good night's rest. And even with a little bit of loss that this farm sees, I think this is amazing. It is perfect! I'm very happy. I am incredibly happy. However, I now have a ditch running all the way around this lower level of my base, which, you know, not ideal. It's just going to be very easy to fall in there all the time, and that's not going to work for me. So I need to get rid of this ditch. I don't want it here. However, I think I'd like to be able to see all of this coming and going, and for that reason, ooh, I'm the only one on the server, so let's sleep. Because I would like to see into these ditches, at the very least these two lengthwise ditches, I think I'm going to use glass, some more of this black glass, and I do have a lot of it. And I'm gonna put, yeah, we can put 3 layers of glass in here, make it a little foggy, and have a very nice view of our channels. I don't think I'm going to use or leave these two exposed that go into the elevator, just because they aren't aligned with one another. This one, as I said, had to avoid my storage system, so it had to go around, and that's just not going to look nearly as nice. But these two, this one and its counterpart on the other side, are in the same positions, flipped, mirrored along this central point. And yeah, I'm gonna put in some glass. Give me a little bit. Alright, I'm happy. This is looking very nice, and I can now walk over it and I can't fall in, and I put sea lanterns all the way down there. I've replaced all of the stone in the base in my tunnel with sea lanterns. So why sea lanterns? Because I have a ton of sea lanterns. Why else? And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna start thinking about what I want to happen in here. I've got my portal and my mine shaft over here. Now, because of how this started, this dips down, and I kind of like that idea. I like the idea of having the different heights. But obviously this is not going to be able to stay stone and torch spam forever. So I figured, you know what, let's make a decision, and I think I'm gonna have a slabbed floor level for the most of this space eventually, not now. So I might as well start, and I added this trim, this dark oak trim over here. There's one thing that bothers me with it though, and that is the fact that it's not symmetrical. I should have put these things in the middle, but I didn't, and now it's too late. But you know what, give me 1 second. Now that is a million times better. Yep, I'm glad I did this. Now this track has absolutely no function, no purpose whatsoever, other than to just be symmetrical around my kill chambers. As you can see, there are no signs, no ice, nothing, just a little bit of water, sea lanterns, and black glass. And I love it! It's excellent. I've done it on this side as well. It didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to, given how long it took me to put the actual tracks in, but then the tracks had a little bit of redstone and counting, and this was just quick and dirty. And I kind of like it. I like the results that I've gotten. And I have since then gone and emptied out these chests, and I've made some things. I did make a little bit of dark prismarine with what black dye I had left, and I've already taken it to my shop to keep stocking up, because I have yet to actually fill all 3 chests of dark prismarine. But in here I've got an absolute ton of fish. It's okay. The fish is gonna fill up and then I'm never gonna need food again because that's just gonna overflow into the lava. Yep, overflow of doom because nothing comes back. Nope. But my friends, I'm happy with what I've done. I did a lot in the making of this episode, in between the making of this episode, or before the making of this episode. It's been a long process to get this one here. I've actually jumped from recording station to recording station a couple of times in the last 2 weeks. And I'm happy this episode got where it did. Ooh, I need to eat food. Food is important. Is it strange that you never actually hold food up to your mouth when you eat? Minecraft conspiracies. Anywho, I think we're done. My friends, this is the end of the episode. There will be no more this time around, but have no fear, because episode 5 will follow shortly, I assure you. However, this was episode 4, and if you have enjoyed it, you know what to do. Give me that thumbs up button, leave me a comment down below, tell me what you thought, all your suggestions, your ideas, even if it's just to say hello. I love hearing from you all, and if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Until next time, my friends,